I'm Brian Anderson. Here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
And after dropping the last one against this team, they're looking for payback. They certainly don't want to get swept.
Certainly not. And when you look at these two teams, they are very evenly matched. You know they'll want revenge tonight after losing the last game earlier this season.
The shot by Johnson, no good. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Still has some athleticism left in the tank. Melo finishing with force.
Pass to Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Back to Anthony. And there's the screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Throughout his career, Carmelo Anthony has had a lot of success forcing the defense into tough situations and drawing fouls.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Martin a screen. Pass to Lambier. It's rebounded by Divac.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And that one's good. Starks.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Anthony with it. Martin picks him up. To the inside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Lambier. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
There's a screen by Anthony. Driving in. Here's Divac. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Gliding through the lane, and Melo shows the determination.
Johnson inside. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Anthony. Here's Greavy. Right side, Payton. Anthony with it. To the paint. Here Starks. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 5. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Lambier. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Anthony in the post. Here's T-Box. And the Kings with another 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
"35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lambier. Got it. 2 for 5 now. And it's the Kings ball. 6-point lead. There's a screen. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Through the years, Carmelo Anthony has remained consistent, still knocking down shots and making it look easy.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Divac. Here's Greavy. And Gasol with the block. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Harden from outside. Anthony grabs the board. With 1 on the clock. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Kings ahead, leading by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Sacramento.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The Kings leading. When you take a look at the Atlanta Hawks, a team that wants to get back to being a heavyweight, Smitty.
BA, we all remember their magical run in 2021 to the Eastern Conference Finals. That Hawks squad was hungry, and not to just get back there, but get to the NBA Finals.
Inside, here's Gasol, and then Gasol with the jam.
The D keyed in too much on Harden there, leaving his man wide open.
They set a pick. Pass to Divac. Going inside.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning Coach of the Year, Allie. Thank you. And then Gasol with the jam.
I mean, phenomenal concentration. Pau Gasol able to stay focused through the contact, potential and 1.
And when it comes to defining rivalry, Smitty, you think both sides have to win big, or is mutual dislike enough?
You know, I think BA winning really brings the rivalry out. And I think it has to go back-to-back years. Also, a little bad blood doesn't hurt a rivalry where both teams just don't like each other. Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Pass to Greavy. Outside Payton. Here's Richmond. To the middle. Here's Divac. Some solid defense from Gasol.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Now Payton. He has 6. Here's the break. Here's Harden. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
And the Kings call time here. And here is Hill. Pass to Richmond. Fires the 3. A perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harden misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Richmond. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Hill. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. They get it again. For 3. Kicks it out to Anderson. He tries for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. The Hawks trailing. Here's Elliott. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Kings now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic, and it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
Here's Richmond. Give him 8. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Now here's Harden. Down by 12. Here's Gasol. Tries again. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
His first. Team first.
Pass to Hollins. He takes it in. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. They set the pick to get back on track. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Hill for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Down low. Here's Anthony. Here's Divac. Sinks it from distance. Divac got 8.
slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Lambier. Left side, Johnson. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
He drops it from range. He's got 13.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Boy, this Hawks squad is struggling. Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And the Kings with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right side, Johnson. Here's Martin. Again, Atlanta.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Divac. Here's Greavy. Outside Payton. Here he goes. That one's good for 2. Payton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Johnson with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Divac. Give him 8. Pass to Payton. To the inside. Divac, good. Divac got 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Payton. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And here's Anthony. Pass to Divac. Back to Anthony. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Anthony. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Kings. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Hill. He's scoreless. Pass to Richmond. Six on the shot clock. Back to Hill. They set the pick. There's the 3. The shot by Richmond, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 17-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Second chance effort. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
We've got 1:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Right wing. Here's Richmond. 9 points in the game. And he converts the layup. Richmond's got 11.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Cleared away by Hollins.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
And there's a pick. Richmond with the bucket. He's got 13.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Hawkins. And there's the drive. Deflected. Outside, Hill. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Lambier. The kick out to Johnson. Martin a screen. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
There's a screen. Anderson for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 17. Inside, here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Divac. Outside Payton. Pass to Greavy, to the right side. Now here's Payton. To the middle. And Anthony slams it in.
What a game so far from Carmelo. Getting to his spots and making it look easy.
Here's Kerr. Knocks down the long J. Kerr's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Payton. From behind the arc. They get it back.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And there's the lob. It's stolen. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Greavy. Here's Anthony. 5 on the clock. To the paint. And that one's good. Greavy. And the Kings lead by 20.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Gasol. Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, you know, and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
As Gasol continues to work on his shooting range, guess what? His free throw percentage has been creeping up as well. Probably not a coincidence.
Back to Payton. Pass to Anthony. Lets it go. Rebound Atlanta.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Harden. Good D by Payton. And so here's Sacramento.
Atlanta foul. So, his first. Team first.
Anthony outside. Pass to Divac. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Divac. Clock at 6. On target from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Payton, no good. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
And Anthony slams it in.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's Harden. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Payton with it. Martin picks him up. Anthony outside. No good on the triple. Here's Atlanta with the ball. 17-point game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And so he makes both from the line.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Pass to Divac. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
To the middle. Anthony right side. Puts up a deep three. Here's Payton. And the three off target. Outside Harden. Outside Johnson. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.